In this video, we take a look at some of the resources that will be helpful when you are getting started with the Autodesk Inventor API. First, let's explore the Inventor software development kit, referred to as the SDK, that ships with Inventor. The SDK is not fully installed by default, however. There are two MSI files that need to be run to install the SDK. These are the Developer Tools MSI and User Tools MSI. Developer Tools MSI installs samples and tools intended to help developers write applications. After you run this MSI, you will see this directory, Developer Tools, that contains the samples and tools. User Tools MSI will install applications that will automate tasks for Inventor users that are not available in the Inventor product itself. The source code for these tools are also installed, which you can modify. The Developer Tools and User Tools include add-ins and standalone executables. For more details regarding these tools, refer to the individual readme.txt file for each tool. The samples directories are organized by programming environment. They are also organized by their type, either standalone or application. So we have VB, VB.NET, Visual C++, and C#. Here you see the VB.NET samples directory. In standalone applications, we find that the samples are also organized by which product they are for, Apprentice or Inventor. For Inventor, there are two samples, Part Features and Simple EXE, and under Add-ins, there are 6 samples. Hopefully these samples will be useful to you if you need to work with the Inventor API, and they do something similar to what you need to use. A useful document that is installed by the SDK is the Object Model Diagram. The diagram is a PDF, and it shows the hierarchy of objects in the Inventor API. The document is located in Developer Tools Docs. I'll go ahead and take a look at this PDF file. This is a large document, and I find that the pan and zoom tool is very useful, that you can see here. One way to use this document is to get a general idea of how the API classes are organized. In the lower left corner there is a legend that explains more about the chart. You can see that legend right here. You can see that the background of each section indicate the document type that the classes are related to. The classes in the green area are used for part documents. The blue area has classes for assemblies, and the yellow area are the classes for drawing documents. The white area on the left are classes that are related to the application and are not specific to any document type. The gray areas are used for more than one type of document. Here at the top of the chart, you can see the application level, and you can see over here more towards the center is the documents collection. Under the documents, you can see that there is an attribute manager, and we've used the attribute manager in our lessons, so you can see where that is located on this object model chart. Another class that we've used in the training was the component occurrences. Here's the component occurrence class in the area of the assembly document. So hopefully this PDF file will be of use to you at some point. If you have a large format plotter, you could plot it out and put it on the wall. Now let's take a look at one of the other tools that the SDK installs, and that is the Addin Wizard. You can find that under Tools, under Wizards. This installer will create code templates that you can use to quickly create Inventor add-ins. Unfortunately, at this time, the install only works with Microsoft Visual Studio 2005 and 2008. For Visual Basic 2010 and 2010 Express, you can place a zip file called VB Inventor Addin Template.zip in this directory, and the Addin Wizard will still work. I'll show you that where I place that. So I'm in Visual Studio 2010 directory under My Documents, and if I go to Project Templates and under Visual Basic, you'll see that there's this zip file. And this zip file will be included with this guide. Now let's take a look at another resource, and that's the Inventor API help file. You can display this document from Inventor by going to this drop down and then selecting Additional Resources and then Programming Help. The overview articles are the best place in the help file for beginners. Let's take a look at an example. So we go to Overview Articles and then take a look at the interacting with the user and then the select set. So this is a good read on this part of the API that we used in the lesson. In this video, you have seen some of the resources to help you learn and use the Autodesk Inventor API.